Landman didn't just close out Season 2. It detonated it. And now Season 3 is shaping up to be the fallout no one is ready for. Let's break it down. Season 2 of Landman forced Tommy into a position he thought he'd earned. Monty was gone. MTEX was finally his to run. For the first time, he wasn't fighting for a seat at the table, he owned the table. At least, that's what he believed. Instead of stability, the job swallowed him whole. Pressure mounted from every angle, and then Galeno re-entered the picture. Calm. Calculated. Watching. From that moment on, the ground beneath Tommy never felt solid again. At home, things weren't any better. Tommy tried to juggle fatherhood, partnership, and corporate warfare all at once. Cammy, fighting her own silent battles, began drifting away. The tension wasn't explosive, it was colder than that. Trust eroded quietly. Conversations shortened. Eye contact disappeared. And then came the move that shocked everyone. Cammy fired him. Taking over MTEX herself wasn't just a business decision, it was a declaration. She chose control over chaos. Strategy over emotion. And while it felt sudden, the cracks had been forming all season. For Tommy, losing the company wasn't just about power. It was about identity. The one thing he believed he could manage is gone. So he did what men like him do when everything burns down. He built something new. CTT Oil Exploration and Cattle wasn't just a startup. It was a statement. With Cooper and TL by his side, Tommy chose family over empire. No boardrooms. No corporate politics. Just risk, grit, and instinct. For the first time, he wasn't protecting someone else's legacy. He was gambling on his own. The season ended on a rare note of peace, almost unsettling in its calm. In a recent interview, Billy Bob Thornton described it perfectly: the end is really the beginning. Tommy doesn't trust happiness. Not fully. Even when he smiles, he's bracing for impact. And Season 3? That impact is coming. First, Galeno is still out there. Watching. Waiting. His alliance with Tommy feels less like peace and more like postponed conflict. Doing business with someone that's strategic always comes at a cost. The real question isn't if consequences arrive, it's when. Then there's the offshore rig storyline. Newsom heading out to sea in search of oil and gas is a massive gamble. If Cammy strikes big, she doesn't just win, she levels up. But that success would put her on a direct collision course with Tommy's new operation. Oil has always been about power. And now the power lines are splitting straight through family. What makes Season 3 so compelling is that no one's story feels finished. Cammy's search for stability isn't resolved. Cooper and Ariana moving toward marriage adds emotional stakes. Anansley stepping into independence hints at generational shifts. No characters were erased, they were repositioned. Tommy isn't asking if he can start over. He already did. The real question is whether starting over was courageous or reckless. And here's what we know for sure: Landman has officially been renewed for Season 3. Paramount Plus confirmed it during Season 2's run, which says a lot about the confidence behind this story. There's no official premiere date yet, but if the production cycle stays consistent, late 2027 feels realistic. Season 3 won't be about rebuilding. It'll be about consequences. And for a man like Tommy, consequences are never small.